College won that in a time of 7:20.3, followed by USC. Stanford was third, UC Irvine fourth, UC San Diego fifth, Arizona State was sixth. Next up, we'll be shifting gears out of the collegiate realm and into juniors, which in the vernacular of rowing is high school rowing. First up is event number 23, men's junior, Heat A for the William Robinson Memorial Cup. Our lane assignments: in lane 1, Newport Aquatic Center, St. Ignatius in lane 2, Everett in lane 3, Shiplake from the UK in lane 4, and Lake Union in lane 5. We have 3 heats today, so 2 boats at each event will be advancing. We've got a boat in this race from Shiplake College in the United Kingdom. These are the under-16 national champions in the UK for 2007, and they train at the Henley Royal Regatta course in Henley, and are coached by the 2000 Olympic gold medalist for men, Simon Dennis. So we expect to see good things out of that kind of background with this boat, but it's a strong field as well.
And we have a start.
And off the start line, Newport have got away to a very strong start. Very short strokes, but very powerful strokes. They've really dug them in, and they've leapt out to a lead off the start line. They really shortened up and sat up off the start, and that's really told in terms of getting that boat up out of the water and getting some boat speed going. And already by 150 meters, they've got 3 seats on the rest of the field. As we come down to the 250-meter mark, Newport Aquatic Center is extending that lead. They're still moving out. They got about half a boat length as we come through the 250. In second place, it's nip and tuck between St. Ignatius and Everett. On the far outside, Shiplake looking underrating the rest of the crews, but looking very solid. But in the moment, they're in 5th place with Lake Union, with about 4 seats on them as we go past the 250. As we come up to the 500-meter mark, Newport are trying to settle on their early lead, but it's St. Ignatius and, more importantly, Everett who are starting to peg it back. As we come up to the 250, Newport are maintaining that lead, but it's Ignatius stroke by stroke who are eating into it. Everett and St. Ignatius both moving on Newport Aquatic Center as we go through the 500. As it's Newport holding on to that lead. Everett, St. Ignatius, Shiplake, who are starting to move now. They're a big crew, they're long, they're strong, and on the outside in 5th place is Lake Union.
Through the first 500 meters, our lane assignments is the Newport Aquatic Center, and they are currently on our lead. St. Ignatius in lane 2 has fallen back just a taste into 3rd position. Everett is coming out of lane 3, and they've edged forward into that 2nd spot. Shiplake, visiting from the United Kingdom, is in the 4th position, and they're stroking out of lane number 4, and out of lane 5 is Lake Union.
Strong crew there from St. Ignatius was briefly on the scene there. They were national champions back 2005, 2006. They're not to be discounted. Newport Aquatic Center, right up the way here on Newport Bay. Our leader, there they are. Some very fit young men there in the 14 to 18 age category.
Looks like Everett in the center of the field is continuing to hold their 2nd position and shadowing Newport. St. Ignatius in the 3rd spot, checking Shiplake and Lake Union. top three crews certainly within range of each other. With along the shoreline, this is the Newport Aquatic Center, and the center of the field is Everett, and then St. Ignatius. Certainly Lake Union has not gone away on the far outside there, and then in the trailing position right now is Shiplake. This is the first of three heats. Top two will go moving forward to tomorrow's finale.
Our leader, NAC, on the screen. St. Ignatius in lane 2 now, starting to show a bit of fitness, coming back on the number 2 spot, currently held by Everett. We have a receding tide condition here, still with a tailwind. It's actually got a little smoother, just slightly so, from the previous couple of events. Nice move by St. Ignatius there at 750. They've now moved into second position, overtaken Everett, and are challenging our leader, Newport Aquatic Center. Digging deep there, St. Ignatius College from San Francisco.
This is Newport along the shoreline. They've held the lead throughout, but as Pat mentioned, St. Ignatius made a little move and have moved into that second spot, but watch closely, Everett certainly has not gone away, and those two crews are right 1-2. That may be where the race is, because we're only looking for two crews to go forward. This is Newport along the shoreline, and the battle will be between St. Ignatius and Everett. It looks like Everett may have gotten back up and gotten into the hunt again. Let's watch it closely. They are almost stroke for stroke. We're going to give it slightly to Everett at the second. Still on the lead is Newport Aquatic Center, with Everett in the center pulling hard, and St. Ignatius in lane number 2. It is Everett on the outside with their nose just barely in front, but not by much. Newport on the lead. They have almost a boat length. It is, oh, that's a dead heat at the 100-meter to go. It is St. Ignatius in lane 2 and Everett in lane 3. Watch it closely. It'll be too close to call.
Very impressive response there by Newport Aquatic Center. They just found another gear and motored away from two very tenacious sprinting crews running second and third, and extended their lead to a length in the last 20 strokes or so.
I think we saw a couple of really outstanding moves from different crews throughout that race. It appears that Everett did hold off St. Ignatius. We'll wait for any kind of official word. Top two crews possibly will be Newport Aquatic and Everett.
Here are the official results from event 21. That's Heat B of the Women's Collegiate Novice, won by Washington State University, a time of 7:04.2. Second in qualifying was UC Davis. Third was University of San Diego, followed by UC Santa Barbara and Sonoma.